Sarah's heart pounding in her chest. When you take one more step, a weak voice as if afraid to speak too loudly. My son's soul will vanish. Dear, is Fan you? The shadow in front of her twinkled, oscillating like a reflection in the water. The edges of his shape change, unwinding by the wind. Your eyes, even though it's empty, seems to contain a sadness. Can't put it into words. A deep sadness that Sarah couldn't explain. The presence of Ethan, like a shadow that lasts through the night. It's too real to be just a dream, but too vague to touch it. It's a feeling you can't define, but it's felt so clearly. Tears began to settle in Sarah's eyes. When you take one more step, my feet are bent down. I've been waiting for a long time. I thought I'd lost you forever. Where were you? Why didn't you come home? Silence does not say a word, slowly getting closer as if time had stopped. In that moment, there's a slight vibration in the air. It's a strange sound. It's as if the whole world is listening to your heart. Sarah reached out her hand again. The fingers are trembling. I want comfort from my son, that she mourned for years. And then one word. Ethan's spooky form seemed to transform. I put a hand up. The fingers are faint, and point to the ground beneath their feet. Sarah's eyes followed his gestures. Then she screamed, in a strong wave of emotion. It's buried deep in the ground. It's a small letter. It's been marred by time and weather. Its color has faded, but the traces of the war are still there. She knelt down. Her hands trembled as she carefully dug it up, as if afraid of doing the wrong thing. Everything will be lost again. It's very old, very old. With trembling fingers, Sarah opened the envelope. Her heart thundered as she read the faint words. Hard to read. Mom didn't die in vain. The battle took me, but I'm alive. I'm waiting for you. The truth is buried, and only you can discover it. Her breath choked in her throat. Her hands trembled as she held the letter close to her heart. It feels like 1/100th of a soul, and it's being touched. Her eyes looked at Ethan's silhouette. Now fades like fog at dawn. Your eyes are still fixed on her. It's like trying to say that everything will be okay. And in the fleeting moment, a soft smile appears on your lips. A smile of peace, of liberation after years of torment. My mother whispered. Words come out of my lips like a soft breath. It's almost inaudible, but it's meaningful. You are free, you are at peace. Sarah's heart is broken, but at the same time, a sense of peace filled in. Granny, you understand. Ethan never really left. You're always there waiting. Waiting for the truth to be revealed. Waiting for my mother to discover what has long been buried. And now with that understanding, she knew it was time to let go. You can let me go. I know that my soul has found the peace you deserve. As the night deepens and the wind whispers through the trees, Titan's silhouette is completely gone. The presence becomes a soothing memory. In a quiet space, Sarah sat quietly holding the letter in her lap. She knew that even though her son might have died in the physical world, but my soul will always be with you. Lead her until the day your mother and I will meet again. Ethan's last words, still lingering in her mind. It's like a sad song you'll never forget. And in that moment, Sarah understood that her sadness, even the deep, will no longer control her. Ethan has found peace, and so will she. She can let you go for your rest, but also for myself. Letting go is not a loss. It's a rebirth. A new beginning for both of you, even if only in the soul.